Hi Capricorns, how are you? I'm so happy to see you. Welcome back to our kingdom here where it is always good in the kingdom of heaven. Hey, we are going to catch some soul frequencies, sacred gematria, and sacred gematria? sacred geometry. Sheesh. Try saying that 5 times fast, huh? We're going to see what's going on with your day today and your frequencies. We're going to clarify anything and then we're going to send you on your merry way. Sheesh. I might be having an issue because Capricorn is my moon sign and literally half my chart. He doesn't want these. He just wants this one. Let's see. Communication here, Caps. This is 14. Now, when I see this, I automatically think within this gematria. Psalm 119, 14 leads back to the Samek. It is the electrical prop inside of our flesh scientific test tube here. It is our nervous system and how it manifests inside of our flesh and when it's being born anew within this communication frequency. This is our red fish and our blue fish, our masculine and our feminine, and divine union is absolutely here and it is balanced. However, it's depolarizing because it has yet to be accepted, but it will. 2 by 2 being loaded here is that hanged man energy, that 12. It leads back to that mem, that mean that water, because it creates more. And as it creates more of this emotional instability that I'm feeling, 111, you're not able to communicate with yourself properly, which means that your heart and your mind are not working on the same track, Capricorn. You've always been very stubborn within this situation that you're not speaking about, 123 here, that ascension, not speaking about, you're refusing to think about it, but then it continues to come back, honey, because it's yours and it has yet to be conquered. And as you continue to think about this, it's very scary, it's very new, and you're being stubborn to not honor your true self. And as you are not honoring yourself, you're only dishonoring yourself. However, it's something that has to do with this opposite side of you. You're refusing to see the opposite side of you. But honey, it's only your best friend. It's only your best friend. It's like you're going to work and all of a sudden there's a new person there and you automatically don't like them and you're automatically going to judge them because, you know, a human condition. But then you start to really get to know them and you start to connect with them. And it's like, oh, we hated each other at first, but then you become best friends, right? And that's that same thing as divine union here, which is 14. It is one division of 5, our Hierophant energy. And our Hierophant energy is our morals, our ethics, our light codes, and the numbers that were originally prescribed for us. And when we are in this human condition of slavery here on Egypt and being trapped in our flesh scientific test tube here, 222, here comes the opportunity to communicate, to open yourself up to the inside and give yourself all this potential that you've always wanted, only when the snake is pulling you back down. 234 right there. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced energy. Your stubbornness has always made head over heart or heart over head decisions, but for the first time in your life, he is calling upon you and your higher self is calling upon you to make decisions with head and heart. Your middle pillar needs to be frequencied. Your middle pillar needs to be able to blend together so it can blend back out and blend back in. Ascension, descension, so you can just actually fucking breathe for once. There's someone that you want to talk to. You desire it so much and you can't stop thinking about them. 321. You're not telling the truth to another body that's around you. You're absorbing another person's energy. And you have so much to say. You feel as if you're settling. You feel as if you're not getting exactly what you could have because you've seen the potential before with someone else. And that potential before someone else is still being held inside that other side of you, which is why you refuse to see it, because it's so painful. 345. It was so painful to lose that person. It was so painful to go through the things with that person. But now it's even more painful to lose them. And it's this fear. But if I talk to myself, if I begin to feel this, I'm going to begin to feel the pain of not having them again. When really, honey, not having them means not having you. And not having you is a travesty. Not having you means you've hit rock bottom. 411. 4 of Wands. Okay, I can't help it. This is twin flame for sure. This has actually been separated. 4 of Wands brings in this security and the stability. And this is all internal. And as this is depolarizing, what you're not saying is they balance the shit out of me. They're the empress to my emperor. Or you guys were adults, flip the energies. They're the emperor to my empress. You know the truth. You're just refusing to accept it. You're not ready to accept it yet. And it's only disservicing yourself and honoring your spiritual consequences in the negative when you have the overall power to make the right decision there. Let's see what this says. 444 right there. See? 3 of Cups and it's negative. Look at those. That arc is loaded. 2 depolarizing energy in that 1, honey. This is your 1 cup. This is your heart, and you've got two other hearts that are bringing you down because you're not being truthful about the center. And if you're not being truthful about the center, that means your heart and your mind cannot work together. And this one karmic partner over here that you continue to settle with is just a piece of shit that needs to come out your butthole. Energetically, no offense, I'm just saying, they're not serving you none. And this is why this communication needs to happen. They've begun to mistreat you. There's no longer the allure of what it was like to be with them in the beginning. And here's this Page of Pentacles energy, this 1111, to serve you in your earth, in your own sign, Capricorn, to balance and ground you, that you're not being truthful in this third party, because this third party is only prohibiting you from communicating with yourself to communicate with them, especially when you're already feeling these telepathic messages. I mean, look at, there's that Empress energy right there, and she's calling the child back, this mother fatherly energy here within these kings and queens. Capricorn, you're never going to get over this energy. There's nothing you could do with this other person to stop thinking about the true person in your heart, in your vessel, because they belong to you as the twin flame. 555. A lot of you don't even understand what twin flame is. However, this intuition has been calling upon you, and this is why you're refusing to communicate, because you've been angry at God for so long, honey, but God is still here. God is still saying, my child, I still want to give you everything. You don't know what you're doing because you are operating out of your flesh. You are operating out of your ego. You are operating out of the Tropic of Capricorn. But when you take it in, when you lean into the discomfort, you're going to find that it becomes comfortable because you're going to be adaptable to change. You started this new position at work and it's awkward. You don't like it. You're shy for a little while, and then months go by and you fit in, no problem. You've been there for a long time. You have a little work family. So how is that any different with you there? You must be adaptable to change, honey, to change these energies here. It's not serving you any. Let's see what the bottom of the deck was that is. Queen of Swords, shut up. See, it's very, oh my gosh, Capricorn. Queen of Swords, and he's bringing this out. What is this? Queen of Swords and King of Cups. You're joking me. She feels the same way. This Empress feels the same way. She hates that you're in a third-party situation, but she understands there's nothing she can do about it. She feels that you're the king of her heart, no matter what goes on. Or this is the Emperor, and this is the Queen of Cups. You guys, 7-11, we're adults with the energy here. But there's definitely telepathic communication that both needs to be said in the 3D. Do you know that all your suffering will end? They forgive you. Do you forgive yourself? Lord, let's pull some cards here on this. What happens when this Capricorn can communicate? What happens when this Capricorn can communicate with themselves first? Self first, he said. The Tower. Right now, you're not allowing yourself to communicate. Right now, you're not allowing yourself to come up that tower. And what must come up the tower must be conquered and come out. So there's room for more freedom, more power of love, more everything that's yours. And right now, you're just following that snake down into the Tropic of Capricorn over and over and over. And it's not powering your vessel in the way it's supposed to, honey. When your queen's vessel is like this, and she's standing up tall, waiting for you to come rescue her from the tower too, because she can't leave her own tower if you're not there. 8-11. 16 is also here, which is 2 by 2 of 14. And that double Capricorn energy is right there in the middle of your duality, in your middle pillar Capricorn. Do you want to allow the devil to continue operating in you because you're mad at God when really you're just mad at yourself? You're mad at the world for how the world has treated you? How is this any way to live? Okay, Lord, what's going to happen with this communication with the Empress? The Hanged Man and the Star. Look at that. Suffering will end and the true star will come together. That middle pillar will open up, honey, because you decided. And here's the thing. You're suffering as you continue to watch her. You're watching her. She's on social media. Somehow you look at her pictures. There's old pictures of your phone. This karmic partner has maybe even found these pictures, and that's why you continue to suffer, because the communication is lacking. That tower continues to come down because you keep the wrong person. You cannot connect to this person when you have sex with them. And when you have sex with them, you're thinking of your Empress. 9-11. Thank you, Yeshua, for having my back. Why even fuck this person if you're still thinking about your Empress? Because your Empress she's strong and in the truth, and she's not even having sex with anybody else. She can't, because she only operates out of her truth, which is you, her true twin flame. Here's the thing too, with this Queen of Swords on the back, there's a Queen of Pentacles. She is your Empress, and she knows that, and she's just waiting for you to get your head out of your butt. Last card here, throat chakra. Shut up, Lord. The need to communicate supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. Bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. Move, speak. Everything will come for you, honey. Page of Wands there in the negative. Apologize to yourself. 9 of Cups means 9 of Loves. 6 of Wands. That's lover's energy written all over that. She loves you, honey. Wounds into light.